6 years ago, my dad began having issues with headaches, sore throats, and constant fatigue. He tried treating the problem with over-the-counter medications and lots of caffeine. Finally, he talked to his doctor, who confirmed our suspicions. Dad had sleep apnea. He didn't like the idea of using a CPAP, but after trying it one night, he was convinced. We found everything he needs for a much better quality of life at In-Home Medical.
A man is suspected of cutting through the wall of Richard's body shop to get inside and was caught by an employee. Moses Lake Police report the employee found a man squatting down behind equipment inside the business on Citation Road on Friday afternoon. An officer wrote, when asked what he was doing there, the suspect stated someone had broken in and he was hiding in an attempt to catch them if they come back. As the employee was calling police, the suspect left the building. The man is suspected of gaining access to the shop by peeling back the exterior sheet metal and cutting a hole in the drywall, according to police. The suspect was identified as a storage space customer who is 6 months behind on his rent. He was not arrested, but a report was sent to the Grant County Prosecutor's Office to make a determination on charges. In Northwest news, crews rescue a man stranded in his car in the middle of the Yakima River. As Natalie Ucci reports, the story might have had a much different ending if not for a Good Samaritan who was first on the scene.
That's Facundo Hernandez clinging to his car in the middle of a swift-moving and bitter cold river. Deputies still aren't sure how the car ended up in the water, but it flipped a couple times and his car ended up 100 feet offshore. Art Gonzalez drove over the Donald Wapato Bridge just moments later.
When I saw headlights, I go, this just happened.
Art immediately called 911.
I could see somebody in there, and he was passed out, knocked out. And all of a sudden, he started moving.
Art stayed on the scene directing emergency crews to the area. He was able to communicate with the Wapato man inside the car, yelling for help. Art encouraged him to stay with the car and not venture into the current. It turned out a second man had already successfully made it to shore.
Here comes this guy walking, and he was all soaked, and he told me there was somebody else in there, so that's when I called 911 right away.
Whoever that second man was, he left the scene. Facundo clung to the door with just one window above water. Yakima County's swift water rescue team had him in a boat in under an hour. Scott Swallow was driving that rescue boat. He knows the rarity of a happy ending.
Doesn't always end nicely the way we would like it to.
The Swift Water Rescue Team averages about 6 water rescues a year.
It felt good that everybody worked together. We were able to get the guy out. No injuries. We all came home.
Deputies also pointed to that Good Samaritan, Art Hernandez, who first spotted the car and stayed to the end.
How does it feel knowing that you might have saved a life today?
I'm kind of feeling I don't know, it's just weird right now. I'm just glad he's okay.
Hernandez was taken to the hospital to be treated for hypothermia. Officials still don't know how he ended up driving his car into the river. Authorities are checking to see if he has any physical or mental impairments. A construction crew uncovered what appears to be the bone of a Columbian mammoth at a site near Clarkston. The bone was uncovered last week, and University of Idaho anthropologist Lee Sappington visited the site yesterday with grad students looking for larger bones or tusks. Sappington says the bone appears to be part of the front leg of an ancient elephant-like animal. Columbian mammoth bones have been found across Washington, and it's the official state fossil. On February 12th, the tusk was uncovered at a construction site in Seattle's South Lake Union area. And that's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.